All right. So, when I found out about his HIV, that was very depressing because I'm a spiritual person. So, a lot of times, what other people are going through, it'll leak over onto me, and I'll start to feel that compassion for them, like as if I'm going through it. Again, unintentional. You think I'm the type of person that just want to take on somebody else's problems? Hell no. But it happens naturally where I start to feel for them. And so I started piecing together why he act the way he act. Because I know about the white blood cells and red blood cells, like with HIV, you don't have as many as somebody without it, so you always got like you always like just sound in like a down mood and just like and so that's why I kind of, aside from just him acting like a woman, I was like, so that's kind of why you always in like a little bitchy mood. And he was like, yeah, man. And so he picks me up, not picked me up, but he pulled into Walmart because he lets me go into his ashtray and take Black and Milds because he only smokes like literally a third of it and he just like throws the rest of it away. So it's always it's always like a bridge over for me to save some money by him letting me take those Black and Milds. And sometimes for people who smoke weed, his doobies, he don't smoke his doobies. So, and no, I'm not, where you smoking to do HIV? No, it don't happen like that. But that's why we come around each other. And so I get in the car, and sorry, y'all, I'm spitting probably. I'm eating candy, and I have the saliva glands get the clicking. I have to when I'm talking, my throat get dry. So, sitting in the car, we smoke a blunt, and he tells me, he says, man, I said, how are you? And guess what, y'all? I don't ask how people doing. I don't. Ruby just got fired from Walmart for stealing. And I've thought about it every day of my life since she told me. So, and it's been already about a week. And I think about it at least once a day, like, damn, boy, that sucks, man. It does. Because I told you, she's a friend of mine. And I feel it on the inside, like, damn, man, I really feel for you, dude. I really do. You think I've texted her and said, hey, how are you? Nope. I want to, but I'm not. So, if I ask you how you doing, that's a huge step for me. Excuse me. So I asked him, how you doing, bro? Everything all right? He said, nah, Charles, I'm pretty devastated right now, bro. I said, come on, talk to me. I've already talked to myself, or not talked enough. I'd rather hear somebody else shit. What's up? He said, bro, my bottom tooth right here just fell out. It was a like one of them implanted tooths or whatever. I forgot what he called them. And he said, yeah, man, that kind of got me fucked up right now. And when he told me that, I knew exactly where he was going, because I don't have the best teeth in the world. And that is because of years and years and years of taking these pills, where it has stripped the magnesium and the calcium and the iron. A lot of these things, they get stripped out of your body when you're taking ibuprofen, aspirin, all these different things every day. Your hair will fall out because your liver and your kidneys are working overtime. And so certain things I would do, man, I remember at one point I just had like 3 days where my teeth were just breaking off in the back. Breaking off. And it just kept happening. And I was like, what the hell is going on with me? And that had a lot to do with my spiritual journey because I gave up a lot of ways about my physical appearance. I just gave up. I gave up. I used to pull my hair out around my goatee right here. You can still kind of see it right here. And on the sides of my face. I used to pull this hair out compulsively. That's why I don't like growing my hair out, because I'll just get to a point where I'll just start pulling it out. And my hair doesn't, because I take these pills and stuff like that, my body does not produce enough minerals so where in 3 days the hair will grow back. No. And I've seen it here lately that the more, like, we're going to the gym and stuff like that, when I can't sleep, I'll sit in this chair right here and I'll be smoking and just pulling out my hair. But when I go to the gym, come back and stuff like that, I just eat, play the game, do something like that, and then go to sleep. And on top of the supplements and stuff like that I take, I'm giving myself a chance to catch up. So my cousin was like, man, you got some nice teeth, cousin. And I don't know what the hell she's talking about. They're white, but I'm not the guy that's walking around here, smiling all the damn time. And that does have a lot to do with your character development and just your your nature as far as the joy that you may have. You may be very happy, but you don't want to show it because you don't want to show your teeth. And so when Steven said that, I understood that shit 100%. I was like, bro, I know how that feels. You might be, so, and I told him, I said, I remember my dad, one of his teeth, I think one of the front 2 teeth right here, split right in half. And I remember him just walking around the house, and I think somebody asked him or something. I think I did, or someone was like, what's wrong with you? And he was like, man, one of my teeth then broke off and I can't afford it. So I'm going to just have to just deal with this fucked up ass glitch in my face. And at the time, I'm like, how the hell can you not afford it, bro? You're a supervisor. You're a supervisor at a steel pipe company. Like, how the hell can you not afford that? He's like, I'm not paying no $300-$400 to get one tooth, bro. Not doing it. And so when Steven said, man, my tooth fell out, he said, Charles, I ain't got no five. And he was like, guess how much they said it was gonna cost, Charles? I was like, bro, I already know. Because if what my dad said was true, bro, you're looking at like $1,200. And he's like, exactly. He was like, I'm not doing that. And he just started going through all of these. He was like, I just paid my rent. I got my car note. And he was like, he's somebody who's trying to correct a lot of his past mistakes, as far as he read off all his tickets and stuff. And I'm like, that sounds like literally the life that I would have had if I would have had a car. That's how, when you're paying attention spiritually, you literally are getting a reflection of, like, you see, you want a car. I won't say I want a car that bad, because there's never been no situation where I'm like, God, I need a car. But Steven lives that life. He's like, bro, I got a car. It's a nice car, but I got to make my payments on it. But then something happens, like medically, I can't cover it. And I can't get a second job because I'm working at Walmart and it's all sporadic. So I'm going to go and do Lyft and Uber, but I don't have a driver's license. So I got to use my partner account. So when money gets sent to his account or my account, he don't ever like really pay up. And I'm like, damn, dude, like, you got a lot on your plate, bro. And he's like, yeah, Charles, see, like, everybody. And I'm like, don't start with that. Everybody go through shit. Don't you do it. What you're going through and what I'm going through, a lot of this stuff is not self-inflicted. When he started going through all of his he didn't have no DWIs. That's why I was listening. That's why I was like, damn, bro, like, you're just unfortunate. He has a lot of them. He has a lot of that shit that how you just rack up tickets. You get warrants because you don't want to drive 6 hours and where you got a ticket in another county. That's all. That's where his tickets started just piling up. Not turn. What was that, like, failure to yield at the left and all of that? Like, then when the police show up and run your name, you got a warrant, so now they gotta take you to jail and impound your car. All that shit. I was like, damn, dude, damn. And I was literally just sitting there shaking my head like, you're literally telling me the life that I would have if I wasn't in this situation, because that's what it would be. It would be me getting pulled over because I'm smoking, or, you know, like, I have my brothers, like, I act like my brother when it come to driving, where it's like, I'm not that slow, timid. I drive slow, and I'm not always in a rush to get somewhere, but I have it's the same thing when you're in Walmart and you see people just kind of with no sense of urgency with their basket. Everybody's so like, oh, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, and I'm the person walking through like, fuck out the way, move. I'm tired of all this being polite shit. Like, I got 6 goddamn baskets in between me and the other person. Get out the way. Everybody's so damn timid and scared. It speaks to the society we live in. So when I'm on the road, I'm the same way. Like, bro, if you ain't gonna go, I'm going. All right, I'm going. And I'm not gonna wait. So, I know I would have racked up a lot of tickets based off of, and again, like, I know I would have traveled somewhere, and we already know state troopers or somebody would have just been feeling happy, and now I got a ticket in Oklahoma, and I live in Houston, and I'm not going to no damn, you see? So I'm looking at Steven life like, damn, dog, you really going through it, my nigga. And that's why a lot, again, being spiritual got nothing to do with that sexuality shit at the end of the day. Because I felt exactly what he was going through. Like, he was like, Charles, I'm trying, bro. He was like, but this shit sucks. And so, you know, that's pretty much what happened. After I got out the car with him, I came on home, fell asleep, woke up in a pool of sweat. That was so weird. Don't know what the hell going on with that. Don't know what happened with that. So it's 5 o'clock. I've been now talking for a whole hour. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm going to force myself to go to the gym. Hell, just even in there, I got to wash clothes. I got to put something on this line to dry, so that when I wake up tomorrow, I'll have clothes to wear. Or we'll have one of them days where we just sitting in our drawers all day like today. Sitting here in our drawers because I got a limited amount of clothes. And that's why I say a lot of times I don't even want to go work out because I don't have the clothes to either work out in or change into when I'm done. And it'd be like, man, oh hell, fuck it. So thank y'all for listening to me, man. Again, man, I have to force myself to do these videos because, again, I've been talking for a whole hour. Who wants to sit and talk for an whole hour by themselves? But I started to get into a rhythm and a flow, and it feels good getting all that stuff out because it's racking my brain. Like, oh man, that happened. Oh, that happened. Then they're trying to make a video 3 days later, and I forget certain stuff that happened, or I don't feel like I did right after it happened. So I'm like, nah, I don't even need to talk about that. So thank y'all for listening. Like and subscribe. Cash App is Charles Edwards III. I'm going to the gym. Y'all have a good day.